And even from the Philippines here, a lot of people having problems with ants on their properties they buy and everything like that. So the best way I can say, just a little thing about how to get rid of them without using all these bygone sprays and chemicals and all that. You want a simple and easy way, just like we did in Florida, how we got rid of fire ants. These little ants here, they'll swarm you and they bite. It seems like they bite harder than a fire ant in America. So what I found out is what I did in Florida on the fire ant piles, go and buy corn grits. Corn grits swell up with water. Ants have liquid in them. Put the corn grits on the pile back I did in Florida. 2 to 3 days, the pile is gone. The queen's dead. Everything because they take it all down and in. So I've been using all the sprays and all that, and it just seems like you can't get rid of these damn things because you have the red ants and you have the black ants. The red ants are the worst. Best way I found though is I bought some. I bought corn grits like I did in Florida. It's like 38, 39 pesos a kilo. It's like 2.2 pounds. So for like 38 cents, almost whatever it is. I don't know what it works out to be. Anyway, I use that, and when there's a big long trail of them, I'll lay it there, and it seems like they come and they swarm even more, and I'll follow where they're going, and I'll pour a bunch down there. They just swarm on that. I mean, it's probably something they don't get very often because they get into your garbage cans and everything. You can have a garbage can and have it inside one of them Glad hefty bags here and still tie it up. These ants will flock to your garbage cans. You reach your hand down in to grab it and take your bag out on your days there, and they just you'll start getting ate up all over. But these red ants here have a bite to them, and they're smaller than a fire ant. And I'm telling you, these things will swarm you quick. But the best thing I found is just good old fashioned corn grits. Corn grits is what we used in, like I said, in Florida, and it kills the mound because they take it down into their hive or whatever you want to call it, their colony or whatever it is, and they take it down in there and they feed on it, and they feed it to the queen and everybody else down that's in there. And because of the liquid inside, and corn grits, when you cook them in water, they swell. Well, ants still have liquid in them. When they get them, they swell and they explode. So it kills them. I did this about a week ago. 2 days later, I haven't seen no ants in the back area where I've set my garbage cans back behind the house here. Today I seen a little trail, not big like that. Followed the trail, went around it. Within an hour, I take like two cups of corn grits, and I just put it all the way on the whole trail that they were on, and then put mostly where they were going into, and they started swarming up that area because it's closer to their colony. And within an hour later, hour and a half, the corn grits were all gone. The ants were still busy and all that. So tomorrow I'll go out and go take a look, and I probably won't see no ants. I did another one back behind the house, like I said, a week or two ago. Fine, nothing. What they are is, since, like you can see this wall here. There's a neighbor on this side, and I have a neighbor on the other side of the wall. The walls of this house were built, so their houses, they didn't have to build a wall. This house has the walls around it. And there's banana trees back here. There's calamansi. There's all kinds of things back around here. But like I said, let me try to center this up a little bit. Okay. But corn grits, guys, don't buy all this bygone. Don't get all these pest control guys. If you have the banana trees, they love the banana trees. The best thing I'm going to tell you, go buy you some corn grits. Put the corn grits, heavily coat it down there. Let them eat all that corn grit. Let them have all that they want. The more they eat, the more, and your mounds are going to be gone, and your ants are going to be gone. You can walk to your property. These things are, you'll see them, they'll climb in your house. A lot of these people in the Philippines, they don't put their stuff in a container. They just leave it on the table. And they'll cover it up. They have these lids they cover up to keep the flies out and all that kind of stuff. They don't do like we do in America. They don't put them in containers and put them in the refrigerator. You do that, you can upset Filipinos very easily. I got I buy the Glad Ziploc bags from Hypermart. I buy the quarts, the freezer bags, and the gallon ones. And when I buy my meat and all that, and I put that in and I break it down, and I just like I did in America. Whatever you practice in America, do here to eliminate the bugs. You got roaches here the size of your thumb. Believe me, these things are huge. The other thing you have here is those big rhino bugs. They call them a coconut bug. They're a big old beetle and they got a horn. I call them a rhino because they got that horn like a rhino. Uh, I tried picking one up one time. Them things will bite you, and it's not fun when they bite you. So, and I mean, I got geckos, and you can see them all over here. I got geckos. There's one. He's a big one over there, and I got another one over on this wall here. Every night, I got geckos all around, and I don't care. They can stick around because they kill the roaches, unless the roach is bigger than them. That's the way I was taught in Florida. I have a lizard that has to be well over 8 inches long. He's huge, and he runs the wall during the day, and really pretty colors. I'm going to try to get pictures of him if you'll let me, or try to get one of those. But my tip for you guys for these ants, and we've been getting some rain here last couple days, thunderstorms and stuff at night, and the ants always go to the higher ground. So the house is kind of lifted up. All the ants are going to go to that higher ground where they can get up out of that water and rain. They don't want to be down there. And the other thing with like ant mounds, I was taught in Florida, look for the high side of the ant mound. You'll see they push more dirt up one way. Old timers told me back there that's the way the storm's coming. I didn't believe it, and then I started watching, paying attention, just kind of keeping track. And wherever the side of the dirt was, they bring it out of that colony and pile out. Wouldn't you know it? A storm would come in that way, that direction. You can tell which way storms were going to come. Old timers, the old farmer's way to do things. But yeah, but the best thing to get rid of ants, if you have ant problems coming around your house, put some corn grits out there. Let them take them corn grits to the colony, and they'll eat them, and they feed them down to the queen, and it kills the colony. You might have to put more than 2 cups, but I'm telling you, put it out there, put a time, mark it down what time you dropped it on the ground out there, made a nice big pile or a big circle around them or whatever, and go back out. Say go back out in an hour. Watch how much of that's gone. They come up in thousands and grab them. Because everything here in the Philippines is thrown on the ground. All the garbage is thrown on the ground, the plastic's thrown on the ground, the paper's thrown on the ground. When they're done with a bone, they throw it down. If a dog don't grab it, or a cat don't get it, or something else don't grab it, you know, it's a big thing. I mean, I got the neighbors' dogs around here. I stop down at the market, and I buy chunks of chicken that they slice up, 20 pesos for a piece of chicken. So I grab 6 or 7 of them. I feed the neighbors 3 here. One dog's name is Buddy. I don't know what the other 2 are. And then my landlord's 2 dogs. And the minute they hear my gate open, they're over here. All my food that's left over, any kind of rice that's left over, any bones that left over. You got these little takeout plastic containers. They charge you 30 pesos, like at Mr. Sizzler. They charge you 30 pesos for each one, or 20 pesos, I believe. And they put the leftovers in it. And I take that, and then when I'm done, I got so many of them now, I use them, take out the dog stuff. I mean, it's cheap plastic lids and containers. You can use them once or twice. You wash them, they crack. I use it for the dog dish out there, and then when it's done, I pick it up and I'll throw it in the garbage. But yeah, that's my tip for you guys today. How to kill Philippine ants, because they have been brutal here the last few weeks. I have gotten chewed up, and I finally sat down, and I got tired of buying this bygone bug spray, and it didn't really do nothing. And I sat down, and it hit me. Corn grits. Cheap, easy. It's better than going out and running up to the hardware stores, to the Triumph up here, or the City Hardware, or the DIY do-it-yourself store, or the Best Buy store and all that, or Lee's. Go get your corn grits. Go buy them from the market. I go to Darwin and I buy my corn grits. 68 pesos per kilo. And I said, it's great. But that's my tip for you today. Let's see how this video does. I'm going to start doing some little tips that I'm learning about the insects and bugs, and trying not to spend no money on insecticide. And they got guys that'll come here to spray your house and all that. I did all that in Florida. It don't matter. It was a monthly scam. Every month they come and charge you $40 to $60 and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes go back and Google on things, home remedies, just like cleaning my car windshield here. I've tried their yellow car windshield stuff, their blue. Finally, I just went to vinegar, water, and a little bit of dish soap in it, a little teaspoon of it. And I'm back to vinegar and water. Paper towels are not the same as they are in America. Toilet paper is not that same thickness as in America. A lot of things. But I'm gonna get ready to go to. I'm gonna get ready to take off this weekend. I'm gonna leave for about 3 days. I'm gonna go to another island, another part of the island, I should say, and I'm gonna stay down there with some friends. They have family down there and all that, so I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go see this little area and check it out, see what it's like. I mean, I found rooms down there for $33 a night for a Queen Supreme, and that's through Agoda. I use Agoda app. I don't use Booking because Booking's higher price than it is Agoda. Compare if you use Agoda or Booking. Compare the prices. Sometimes you can book straight with the hotels and get a cheaper rate. Sometimes you can't. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the comments you all been leaving me. Hit the like and subscribe. I'm going to start getting back on doing videos here. Everything's kind of slowing down for me now. And I'm going to start doing a little more traveling, going to different hotels. I'm going to start enjoying it now. Everything else I got done. It's all done. So I'm free to stay here till the day I die. So if not, like I said, this will be a thing for my children back there and my grandkids and all that, whatever. But thanks, guys. Have a good night or a good day there in America or wherever you're from. It's night here.